Because I linked it, but we have nothing to show for, right? And by now, all of our classic accounts would have died because they only have 3 months of duration. So, I don't know. Here we go. The grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can finish it. I've got an hour. If either one could win 3-0, that would be great. Right, Logan? Oh. So, from what we know, HawK creeps the 3-3-3. Then the 3-3-3... No, the 3-2-2-1. And then he goes for the expansion, 3-5-3. If that's how he does it, we can expect HawK, Happy to have the perfect response. Despite the finals we saw 5 days ago, he may not do it the same. From what we saw 5 days ago in the ESL Open Cup 38, Happy goes for the 3-3-3. Then he chased down like a peasant or a footman or something, which got him engaged with this poison camp as well, the 3-2-2-1, which he mostly finished. And then he went to the expansion to kill several peasants before returning home. I think 3 or so. Let's see how it goes now. Item luck is quite impactful on the destiny and the fate of people. Archmage is most benefited by Circlet for survivability and elementals, and by Claws of Attack +5 for hurting the Death Knights, the Acolytes, the Skeletons, and the Fiends, and so on. Good micro to split a bit of damage on the Acolyte. He doesn't get the last hit though, and yeah, there's no way that this is a last hit. Oh wow, he gets the last hit? No. Oh my god. But the effery already began with this rock golem getting a bit angry at HawK. HawK can be happy that he didn't get bouldered. But it was in fact this troll trapper that got the last hit. That was super close. So this time it is in fact different. Happy didn't go for a single creep camp. This is how he used to play for years. Then 1.5 years ago he started changing to creep some before assaulting the human. And now he's back to this. And it feels right because HawK has been creeping this poison camp and he's making sure Archmage doesn't get level 2 too early. But Archmage with the gloves can still put out quite a bit of punishment on skeletons. He brings in 6 militia, and now it's going to be a race for who can get the most creeps. Footman gets auto-attacked by troll trappers, coil steel on the trapper. 88 experience now. And he gets the water elemental, another 42. Archmage gets level up with the claws and the gloves. Quite good items. One of the best you can hope for. As he's protecting his peasants from the Fiend and the Death Knight and the Skeletons. Peasants have more health with the new patch. 230. That's a coil and a Fiend attack. No surround attempts by HawK. He's focusing primarily on dealing damage. That's a coil on a 20 HP peasant. He goes in one more time. Funnily enough, normally he would have had skeletons. Did you see that? There's a 4-second longer delay on Rod of Necromancy post-patch. And he went in when the delay was 3.5 seconds. And then he turned around realizing the cooldown isn't ready. I feel like he's still working off of the old muscle memory. After all, it's only been 5 days since the patch. So, how many peasants did he get? I feel like I should start counting them. 5130. I think he got 2 peasants. He really wants to get Death Knight level up so that he can start healing much better. Blight is a big source of healing, but it requires him to be mostly stationary at home. Unholy will fill in the remaining gaps. Good undeads are very comfortable with low health Death Knights. They make sure that they never let it get too far. Boots of speed on the Archmage, no doubt. He just started mining, so he's got the gold for it. Will he go dust just in case? No. Ring of Protection on the Death Knight. Lich comes out. 3rd Ziggurat is finished. 4th Fiend is coming. And the Slaughterhouse. Arcane Tower is finished. Tier 2, 20% of the way started. We have Defend upgrade coming. With 4 footies. HawK might be wondering if Happy is starting the camp. He now knows this is not the case. So he starts pulling back. Nova hits double footy. Denied footman by HawK. It's a good result. There are now 4 skeletons. Surround on the water elemental level 2 is a big source of XP, unless it can likewise be denied.
The player's forces are under attack.
Not denied. He tried, but he didn't get it. The shop should finish, especially with more peasants reacting. This is 4 skeletons. Now 2, they timed out. 1 peasant goes down. Surgical strike by Happy. Skeletons on the defend footy. Lich focusing it as well. 1 more step forward and 1 more hit. For the skeleton. And he gets it. Very clean. Kills another water elemental. Experience is racking up. The telltale clarity sound. Like a clarion call heard by Happy. But HawK moves forward. Makes it easy for Happy to cancel it. And Happy gets the cancel on HawK. This footy cannot turn on fake defend, which is an illusion. He's chasing down the Lich with boots. He needs 3 more hits. Meanwhile, defend footies are going to right click the fiends. 1 more hit. Oh, he's going to be able to heal pot. Tower cancel is so close. Happy's going to get it. Or is he? He switches target. And it dies and gives XP. If you cancel it, no XP. You don't cancel, gives XP. 2 towers finish now. He needs to retarget to the statue. Does he on time? Go on the statue or on the skeletons? Goes on the DK. 2nd tower getting attacked. 3 fiends, 4 fiends. Against the guard tower, it's going to be enough. And he ran out of lumber. Another kill without cancellation. What did the Archmage do in the meantime? Uh-oh. He has a heal pot. He could try to do a block on the Death Knight, but he doesn't. Water elemental here and it's a block. But there's so much going on, right? Lich coming back with almost no life. I don't know exactly what happened here with the Archmage. 6 peasants in gold. We have Mountain King coming out now. Sanctum, there's lots of gold, not a lot of lumber. Tower getting attacked again. He has heal pot, he has cloak. There's a Lich coming in with Nova. No, he went home again. He was worried that he's gonna get caught by the Mountain King. No mana on the Death Knight, no life on the Lich. Gets the orb, might as well wait for that. Still 6 peasants in gold. Clarity on the Archmage. Happy has 2 standard fallback camps to marshal himself before the next attack. It's this shop, it's this laboratory. It's never going to be anything else. This is on the way. His expansion is not. Nice fiend snipe off by HawK. No coil yet. Now there is. There was a very brief window. Water Ellie goes to Happy. Nearly level 2 Lich. No third hero yet. Just Destroyer upgrade for these 2 statues. And a 3rd and 4th Fiend. Repairs on towers. A slow guard tower coming out yet. Again, not yet. Again. And the tier 3 is halfway. HawK feels very behind. Do not be fooled by the calm before the storm. Normally, his tier 3 was faster. Happy always finds a way to inflict more damage than other undeads. Two breakers. The Paladin, aeons away. Minutes. 2 minutes away. It's gonna be an easy kill on the tower. Good Stormbolt to interrupt the rain of fire. There's still too much damage though. Shory micro is good. Over the forest. Over the fiends. Gets a coil. Bolt on the Lich. Desperate play. That has frost armor. It did not have frost armor actually. I think that's part of why he did that. A small reprieve before frost armor comes out. Where you don't get slowed yet. Honestly, it's good micro by HawK. Making sure that... Ah, there's coil again. He's making sure that he doesn't lose too many units because breakers, they die so quickly to Orb of Corruption, Focus Fire. Staff. Destroyer, 600 life. Goes for the Devour, gets a Devour on the Water Elemental. Easily kills it. First flying machines come in. They're getting shots on the Destroyer, but Web is already finished. No money for Orb of Fire yet. Is the Paladin coming out? Yes, it started. Remember, the win condition for human here is level 3-3 Mountain King Pala. He's so far away from that. Alternatively, he's gonna lose this Archmage. No, he has heal pot. Alternatively, you can get a hero kill. But it's not easy. No statue right now means not too much mana regeneration. And that's a dead Archmage. This game is over. 4 peasants in gold. I mean, I respect the man for staying. But...
A town is under siege.
Archmage rebuy. He loses the shop. It's double workshop, and he can't really use it at the moment. He needs to deal with the destroyers, but there's also fiends with web. Now bringing in ghouls as well. Happy loves to take down that final tower and put ghouls in the worker line, or just use them for buffering attacks. A little bit of a fallback. What is Happy waiting for? He's waiting for that final ziggurat. Then he's gonna make 2 units, Morph Destroyer. You know, I'm a noob in this matchup. I feel like Happy would keep pressuring, but instead he takes the 1 camp. It's probably good. HawK quickly grabs this camp. Gets closer to level 2 Mountain King, but not quite. And Paladin gets a little bit of experience. A lot of peasants die. 5 already. To Nova and Rain of Fire. Cleave. He kills the final tower. And there's another statue and a fiend coming. And Happy TP's out. Did not expect that. In fact, I'm not very good at predicting what's going to happen at all. Nor is that important, I think. If I predicted everything, you could just close your eyes and leave.
A player's forces are under attack.
Paladin getting some level ups. And this is the big Hail Mary play by Happy. He's got armor upgrades, which is quite useful against flyings. Paladin gets level 2, Archmage is 4, Mountain King is 2. He wants 1 more camp. And I wonder if HawK is just extracting the maximum amount of gold from this and then gonna leave it. I think he is. I think you let this die, and don't defend to keep creeping. Because at this point, you just want level 3/3. Yeah.
Town is under siege.
I think it would have been nice, thanks Nero, if he saved 2 peasants and mined with just 3 peasants. Because he needs the lumber. Or if he remade 1 or 2 peasants now. He's got a lot of flyings to deal with the 3 destroyers, which is not bad. This Overlord walks home, gonna cost him a lot of time. But no, I think he got bashed. Cloak of Flames, not bad. And get close to 3. But now he's gonna lose more peasants than he can afford to lose. DK has double mana pot heal scroll. And Pitlord gets level 3, goes for Rain of Fire level 2. This is painful for HawK. But it feels very good for Undead, for Happy. At least I think it feels good when this happens. This is a difficult position to fight into. He's mining with 3 peasants. 0 in lumber, 3 in gold. Death Knight is gonna get level 5 soon, and Happy still has Scroll of the Beast. Hood of Cunning, +5/+5 intelligence and agility. Hello, on the banner I see W3 Champions is looking for developers. How can I apply? Can't find anything. Go to their Discord. As a developer, I think you can find the W3 Champions Discord. Oh, Paladin 3. Now, if I was... normally I would say this is a possible win condition for human, but... he's 15 food down. More than that. Still, these flyings aren't playing around. There we go, Roar. We have a Cyclone on the Death Knight. A perfect coil on one of the suffering destroyers. But 1 destroyer goes down. A lot of flyings going down as well. Oh, the Death Knight focus. Oh, the Archmage. Oh, the Holy Light. And the retarget. He knew Holy Light is not available yet, but the Death Knight! He gets the Death Knight too! But it has an Ankh. Oh, jebaited. And all the flyings die in the aftermath. All Happy is incredible. Loses his destroyers. Just one of them actually. And saves the other 2 at home. Everything gets webbed. Oh. Amazing. So good. He just does more damage with the same thing than other people. Yeah. Next map is gonna be Amazonia. Very, very nice play. Amazonia next. Panzer Paddon earned the Fries badge. Thank you, dude. Feels good. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Don't start without me.
Greetings, friend.
Thanks for waiting. Thanks for subbing Smash Skrifter. Ankh was on Lich, Happy switched it to DK after the focus. Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, why would a human in a best of 5 choose to play Amazonia? Anybody know? Jimmy? Because the rock golem at level 6 is magic immune. That's correct, Jimmy. I also think there's not as many good items for an undead to find as on Last Refuge, while trying to supercharge their next harass. Compare it to Last Refuge, Jimmy. Yes? While Happy TP'd out, on the way, roughly here, he picked up the Goblin Shop item, which gives things like greater mana pot, greater heal. And then he did the laboratory over here, which gave him Ankh of Reincarnation. Yeah! Here, he can just pick up Lightning Shield. Claws plus 5. Golem is too strong. And this one is a bit precarious to creep, while a human has an expo right here. The only big consumable that Happy can find is on his own expansion, which can be tough to take with a human defend footy harassing. So it leads to quite a good mid and late game. While the camp is quite hard, human just brings more militia, like 7. And the golem is uncoilable. So human always gets it, unless they really screw up. Acolyte gonna be a pest, preventing lightning shield. He keeps attacking the creep, which seems like it's helping HawK, but I also think he was trying to do a second purge on himself.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK well aware of how Happy wants to creep. And in fact, coming over here, you don't often see this. Is he gonna shoot from the dark? You don't often see this. Huh. And he's just creeping this with Water Giggle and footies, but it's not enough though. Come on. You're gonna take a lot of damage on your footman. It feels uncomfortable to take this much damage. But Archmage gets level up. He pushes Death Knight away from the second and the third troll, which delays Death Knight creeping. No footman production right now. Small little drop in the macro by HawK. I'm not going to zoom in on this barracks.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, change the score. Oops. Survey. Done. So let's see, what can Happy nibble off here? One peasant down, did not get the XP for it. Skeleton summoned right in the midst of things. Another peasant down, but did not get the XP for it. And the skeleton tried to do a steal, but he did not get it. Those two Happy got the XP for, so there's 4 peasants down. And he has one more coil, and he wants this one. And he's gonna not get it. He decided to coil the water elemental. But Archmage is level 3. DK is low. That's 4 peasants and a water though. This is gonna be 5 peasants. 5 peasants. 6 peasants. Oi, oi, oi. 6 peasants.
A player's force.
And he only got XP for 2 of them. 3. For 3 of them. But that's 6 peasants. That's far beyond the norm. And look at this. They've played so many games. Is this something HawK could or should expect? Or is Happy going in a different route every single time? Debated. This had better be worth it. Level 2. Level 2 on the Death Knight. You always wonder. Because I think Happy will keep changing up his tricks. Okay, that fiend is dead. He resigned it. Will the footies get the XP? No. Will the footies run away from the camp? Yes, but slowly. Oh God. He has backpack. He brought more skellies with his fiend. That's a tier 1 backpack, right?
Players' forces are under attack.
Seven peasants. And the footy, but HawK self-killed it. This is a typical example of strength versus speed. The human army has the better hero and army all the time. Oh, he got the cancel at 99%. God, Happy. Oh, he saves the fiend as well. He's using the speed of his hero and the summons of his skellies to just inflict so much damage. He even got experience for that arcane tower. He's even using the 125 gold double consumable ritual dagger to eat the skeleton to heal pitiful amounts of health. 175 health across all. The human scroll by comparison is 100 gold instead of 125, but it only has 1 charge and it heals 225. So numerically, the ritual dagger isn't that bad, but it does cost. You are required to sacrifice something, though the end of a lifetime skeleton I guess isn't that expensive. Greater mana pot for more water elementals. We have a spirit tower coming in and Happy refusing to turn around because he wants to go have a party with all of these peasants. The shredder comes in and it might be a focus target as well.
Forces are under attack.
He could do a surround. Skeleton moves up, Death Knight moves up, shredder dead. No matter how much damage you do to the undead base, it's not going to be the end of it, and this might be the end of HawK. Shredder survives. I'm surprised Happy didn't run it down. All of his peasants go down. I don't think this can ever be critical amounts of damage. Happy's movement with the acolytes and the fact that there's a statue here healing everything up, it's just too good. He's got 4 acolytes alive, 5th one making. And yeah, he doesn't have a lot of mining, but it's gonna come back at some point. The slow towers, the spirit, the Nerubian, it's too much. Happy devastates this base, and GG. I think that's merited. Just ruthless. 6 peasants is too much. Damn. Well. Happy X-Lord was more exciting last season. But it's not Happy's job to make it exciting. You guys remember the TV show Spartacus? With Andy Whitfield, rest in peace. He was like owning everyone immediately. He was kind of, well, he was very much against being enslaved and being forced to fight in the arena. But when he had to fight for his life, he did. But he always slew his enemies right away. So it didn't please the crowd. Didn't please the Romans. So he was taught to make it a show. Happy is not Spartacus. That is not what she called him. Two zero already. Okay, game number 3. Let's see if HawK can get more lucky. Last game he had greater mana pot, which is fine. I actually wonder if humans would prefer mana steal more than anything. Because greater mana pot, he used it essentially when the game was already lost. As strong as it seems, he was summoning elementals in the undead base after he already lost all of his peasants. But if you get mana steal, you can immediately start stealing Death Knight mana away. Oh yeah, my out of game score is the wrong way around. There's actually no way of knowing which player will be on top and below. It doesn't matter. We barely spend any time out of game. Okay. He kills the Acolyte, and I wonder if he's gonna send his militia back to not mine, like to not go, and immediately go for the expansion. No. It feels slow, chasing the Acolyte with everything, but that's why they do it, right? It just feels imperfect movement by human. Happy wants Circlet. Claws, not too bad. He wants Claws, gets Rings.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't always get what you want.
The town is under siege.
This used to maybe be good, but Acolytes have so much regen on Blight now after the patch from a year ago or 2 years ago. It doesn't do anything anymore. It's just a feed. It just feels useless. That ghoul that undead pulls off of lumber, I don't feel like that really does anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
It didn't even delay Happy much. Look, this is the kind of precision that Happy has in his creeping, right? Yeah, HawK did it too. Water Elemental got a lot of mileage. Remember before, HawK puts one footy here on hold, and he did it again. One tower, he had it here actually. It was the equivalent of one footy down. Many peasants here and militias, sending the herd peasants into the gold mine. Another coil on the peasant. Skeletons getting in position on the right side. Attacking peasants. Claws of attack DK can get near. Did not hold position the footy here. That's 3 peasants.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, 3 peasants. Comes in for another rod, another coil. So many skeletons. Oh, surround. Good job. I think, yeah. The double claws, you could think that maybe he could get out. It's a good surround.
A player's forces
What
are
is that,
under
4
attack.
peasants? Four peasants. That's a really good result for Happy, and I think you don't just measure the status of the game in peasants, but also in how much creeping did you do before you got here. And Happy did a decent amount of creeping actually. He also killed 2 footmen, which counts. He's level 3, which counts. He bought a claws from the
Player's
marketplace,
forces are under attack.
and he can give those to his lich. And Happy, like HawK just got trash items again. Ring and Periapt. Like, it's nice anti-nuke. But claws plus 9 would be better. The tech, of course, is delayed for HawK because he lost so many peasants. 4 ziggurats tier 2, which HawK can see.
A player's forces are under attack.
If he wasn't sure yet, he will know now. Heavy tier 2 pressure. That does mean slower pit lord. Surround attempts, decent, but not great. He didn't get any. He's gonna coil the water alley if he can. Perfect micro. He needs to split these 3 footies. Takes a full Nova, coil on the other footy, defend. Gets the water elemental, lich level 1.5. Surround? No. Close though. He can get it. If HawK doesn't micro that thing, he's just gonna coil it, I think. He wants that XP. The tower's a little bit late because HawK was busy. I think even if they were on time, it wouldn't really make a big difference. Because they would still get cancelled. There are too many coils to keep them alive. First statue is here. That's gonna spell doom for HawK. Mountain King is not close to coming out yet.
A player's forces are under
Sanctum,
attack.
Blacksmith, Mountain King. But without towers, it feels pretty helpless for HawK. It seems like Happy brought his A game even more for the W3 Champion Season Finals than for an ESL Open Cup, where HawK reportedly won 2 out of 3 maps. He coils the footy to save the Fiend rather than coiling the Fiend. There is mana for a Nova. Nova's the small footy. God, this Lich is hitting like a truck. He can't even get 1 guard tower.
A player's forces are under
No, he will. That was close. Archmage though. Gets 1 Fiend after just losing everything all the time.
A town is under siege.
First breaker coming. These statues just healed everything back up to full. You know, most undeads, they'll be taking damage on their statues from water elementals. Not happy. Frost armor. God, I'm getting frustrated watching this. I'm getting so frustrated just watching this.
Is under siege.
Like, he has to prepare workshops for destroyers. He's actually doing double workshop. I'm surprised. But I guess you have to. Because he knows Happy's timings. It's going to be triple statue with destroyer. Actually, it's double statue for now. Okay, here comes the Pit Lord. Orb of Corruption Pit Lord. It would be sick if Rain of Fire then applied armor debuff. Hey, maybe Happy is just better than HawK. HawK just better than X-Lord. And X-Lord just better than Todd. And none of them should be complaining about balance. I think X-Lord was just memeing. GG.
The player's forces are under attack.
3-0. Well, thank you very much for finishing on time. HawK. That gives me time to have dinner before my Heroes CCL show starts. It's really, really, really appreciated. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. It's really cool to get 3,500 of you to tune in for me casting a tournament, even with stream delay and less chat interactivity. W3 Champions team, I want to thank them very much for organizing this tournament and the ladder most of all. We just reached $4,000 of contributions, which is amazing. Thank you so much to everyone that contributed.